Hello everyone, this is Mingjong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-mini futures. So in this video, I'm going to show you the market recap from the last Friday session and the bias for the swing and intraday tradings going forward. And most importantly is the key levels to pay attention to and the potential setup for the US session later. So let's just get started here. As you can see on this daily chart, we always start with the daily chart to give me a bias form in this daily chart. So as you can see that last Friday was a bearish session, and since 30th of April, the day before, we can see that we have a reaction and the volume has picking up. So we have seen the increase of the supply that's in sync with the price action. So we have seen a bearish price action together with increasing of the supply level. If you can see that. So this is some kind of the increase of the supply levels. Although we have slightly less supply on 1st of May, last Friday, but look at the spread here, is still very bearish. So given that we have broken 2850, which I think I have mentioned it in my previous video, 2850 to 2860 was a good short entry. If you take a look, this is how I would define inability to rally up across this area. So this is just before the US session gets started. Now you can see that during the first 2 hours, and you see that there's some kind of the rejection where the price is struggle to commit above 2850 to 2860. So it's basically during the first 1 or 2 hours, the price actually testing this the supply bar together with these key levels 2850. So this is how I will view this first 2 bars. And if you look at 3 minutes chart, then you will really see that the price is really struggling. So this is 1st of May, yep. So this is 9:30 where you see that there's an opening bar, and to test this level 28558. So this is the region that I'm talking about where the price shows that inability to rally up. So given that the market has time, and that's from 9:30 to around 11, so 1.5 hours. So during this 1.5 hours, we see that the price actually struggle to commit above or to actually rally up. Has one chance, like the first try, like this. First try fail, second try also fail, and third time also fail. So you got 3 chances for the market to actually commit above 2850 or 2860, but it just struggle to get above. So this actually forms a really great opportunity to short, because it actually coincides with the horizontal level 2850, and also actually tested this downward accelerated bar, which I call it a supply bar or the supply zone, that's in H1. So that is a really great chance to initiate short entry. Even you can short it right after the first test rejected here, or even the second test, and you can hold it just down at the end of the session is somewhere around 2813. So even you trail it using a trail stop, then you probably get stop out around this area 2820, 2825. So this is quite a classical case study where the price shows the inability to actually rally up from this danger zone. Alright, so back to today's chart. Let's go back to daily again. Okay. Alright, so this is the daily chart, and we see that again we see gap down over the weekend, created this morning. So let's just go into H1 to have a better look here. Alright, let's delete this one. Okay, so as you can see that this is last Friday, 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. and this is in the morning during the Asian session where the S&P 500 futures just gapped down, moved down a bit, but during the morning session into the London session, it's actually trying to close a gap or fill the gap, but I think it's barely, yeah, it's almost filled. So this actually is quite a good location for us to initiate short entry. I think 2810 to 2830 are great area where the supply can come in. So I think it's a good area for us to initiate short entry. But just before I go into the potential setup, I would like to look at the overall structure. So if we look at H4 here, okay, we can see that the reaction actually started. So this is a swing high, and we actually just have a breakout, but eventually fail. So this is a false breakout, and that's it comes with increasing of the supply. And in this case that I probably will consider this area, this trading range, this, let me just change a color, maybe this. Okay, so this is the trading range that I'm expecting S&P 500 to trade within. So in this case that at least I anticipate some more weakness to show up in S&P to at least to test this swing low 2715 around here. But if this level or area gets violated, the next support level is definitely 2635. So it's somewhere around here where you can see that it actually is an axis line where the price failed to break out and get rejected 1 time, 2 times. This time is breakout and back up to have another bounce up. So this is quite a nice level to hold up the price. So if this 2715 can't really defend, then the next support level, and I think this is a very critical and key levels and very important to me, because once it get violated or just a commit below this 2635 level, then I will definitely need to reassess the whole situation to consider the bearish scenario as well, because if we get this level violated, then I think it's likely to see a test back to the selling climax low at 21774 around here, or even create a lower low. So I will turn bearish if this levels was broken to 635. But in a bullish case, then I'll expect a trading range from here is bouncing up from here somewhere around there, and probably I can hold up in this trading range, keep bouncing up. Then this is quite a bullish case for the uptrend since the March bottom to continue. So this is the big picture I would like to show you. And just back to the key levels, and obviously the resistance level that I'm paying attention to is, let me just get into H1. Okay, as you can see that I've marked up some levels here. So this is really just for intraday trades purpose. 2830, this is one of the key levels that I'm paying attention to. Is a resistance, so I'm actually expecting some kind of push here and then get some rejection there. So this will become a setup for short entry. The next level up is definitely 2850. I think this is a very important level. So this is one of the resistance levels I pay attention to as well. And for the support level, immediate support level is definitely So far I think is a swing low, 2770. So if this swing low get broken, violated, then definitely the next swing low is 2750 and definitely back to 2715. So these are some of the key levels that I pay attention to. So for the potential setup later, then again I mentioned that 2810 to 2830, this is the region that I actually pay attention to. So what I would like to see is some kind of the rejection around this area. So if that showed up, then I will just initiate short entry and probably take some profit off at a swing low, and if I want, then I probably can leave some to wait for lower targets at the swing lows 2750 or 2715. Alright, that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you find it useful, just click like and also hover to my picture to follow me, and do subscribe to my video channel so that you get instant notification for my futures video. So if you have any kind of the questions, comments, just leave me a comment below and I will definitely reply to you. Alright, I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.